Hi, welcome to one more video of E4 English. Today we are going to discuss about tenses. So many of us we are facing a lot of problem regarding tenses to memorize, to identify, to master it, right? So today I am going to give you an easy technique to cover all the tenses. And before that, one important topic I want to discuss. So this is about in previous video also I have already discussed, but the same topic I am going to discuss once again. This is about 7 subjects. There are 7 subjects in English, right? So here you can see he eats a mango. I eat a mango. Okay, you see here he eats, I eat. So here this V1, this V5 forms the verb. So many of the people they are having a confusion about the particular or exact use of this V1 or V5 and even has or have like that. Okay. So in order to understand that area, first of all I have to let you know what is a tense. Sorry, what is tense, and before that I have to tell you what are 7 types of subjects. This is known as subject. Okay, the performer version of an action. Okay, so subject can be classified into 3 categories: first person, second person, third person. Okay, so please note down, and whenever you are writing, please first of all, before you are entering to the tenses, this area should be paused and note down. After that, you have to identify, understand, and after that, you may go to tenses. Okay. So here, first person. Let me write. First person. Okay. In that singular, plural. Okay. So first person means the person who is speaking. Suppose I am speaking to you. So I am the speaker and I am speaking to you. You are the receiver. So I am speaking directly to you. So I am the first person and you are the second person, right? So here who is the speaker? I. Okay. Suppose I and my friend Kiran is here. So we both will be we. That means first person plural is we. Okay. So you are the receiver. You. Whom do I talk? So I am talking to you, right? So you are the direct receiver of my words. So you are the second person. Okay. But here, if you are one person also you, and if you are 2 or more, we will use you only in English. So that's why second person we can commonly write as, that means singular and plural is you itself. Okay? You itself. This is second person. What about third person? So I am talking to you about him, about that person, a boy, he. Okay? I am talking to you about that girl, she. I am talking to you about a particular thing or animal or something like that, it. So third person singulars are he, she, it, and plural is they. Suppose I am talking to you about Ravi and Kiran. So Ravi will be he and Kiran will be another he itself, but they together contribute plural and we can call them as they, right? So here you count 1, I is 1, we 2, you 3, he 4, she 5, it 6, they 7. So these are the 7 subjects, right? Okay. So this area please note down, and after that I am directly going to enter into the tense part. Okay. So I think you might have noted down, and let me clear it. Our tenses are present, past, future, that we all know. So each tense again classified into simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous, right? Okay. So here I am going to give you an easy method. That means all the presents I am going to give you. So here present simple, continuous, perfect, perfect, continuous. Okay. So present simple format is here. Let me take a little space here. Subject plus V1 or V5 plus object. Alright? So for your easy understanding, I am taking here subject as I, verb is play cricket, right? Okay, so I play cricket. So this is the format. Here subject is I and play is V1 and cricket is object, right? Object. So you can write here present simple is subject plus V1 or V5 plus object, right? So but here you see there is one more choice in the case of verb. So V1 or V5. So here in this particular area we have used V1, right? So this is purely based on subject verb agreement. What do you mean by subject verb agreement? Some subject will take exact V1 or stem form and some other subject will take V5 form as or yes. So how can you identify that? And what are the categories we are supposed to use? So previously in the beginning itself I have already told you about three types of persons, right? First person, second person, third person. So in that first person is I, we, second person you, third person he, she, it, and plural, third person plural, they. So with the third person singulars, he, she, it. With third person singular, he, she, it plus V5. We will use V5. So here I play cricket. So if it is he or she or it, he plays cricket. Right. So now you might have understood what is the technique behind the use of I and play and plays. So with the third person singular he, she, it, when the subject is he or she or it, based on this subject plus verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. According to the subject, verb should be selected. Right? So if the subject is he, she or it, we will use V5. If the remaining all the subjects, out of 7, remaining all the subjects, with all subject we will use V1. Right? And you may have a doubt. So only you have told about 7 subjects and what about others? So any subject can be classified under this 7 only. Suppose student is singular, that means third person singular. It will comes under he or she or it. Right? So students plural, they. Okay. Kiran means is equal to he, that means third person singular. Sita, third person singular. Earth, third person singular. Star, third person singular. Stars, third person plural. So like that you have to identify first of all what about the things or what are the nouns you can see in your room. First of all you take a paper and classify and write its name and just identify or categorize it to first person, second person, third person and singular or plural. Then if you master this after that this tense will be very easy for you, right? Okay, so anyway present simple we have got an idea, right? Continuous is are plus V4, right? So here and subject and object again I am not subject plus is or am or are plus V4. V4 means ing form, gerund form. Okay. So here again the usage. So here how you are supposed to use is with third person singular. He, she or it we will use is. He is playing, she is playing, it is playing. Then with I am. Am is only applicable with I. Okay. Are, we are, you are, they are, any plurals are. Got it? So now it is easy. So here let me clear it, and for your easy understanding I am going to write same sentence here. So he, she, it is playing. This is V4. Okay, cricket. I am playing cricket. You, we, they are playing cricket. So now you might have understood that what is the use of, or where we are supposed to use is when the subject is third person singular like he, she or it, or any name also. Kiran, Ram is playing. Okay, I with I am. Then you, we, they, students, people, police. So what about the plural? With the plural subject we are using are. Got it? So let's go with the next thing in tense category. That means in the present perfect tense we are going to discuss about present perfect tense. Okay. So can I write it here? So here has. Let me separate it. Otherwise you will get confused. Has or have plus V3. Okay. So has or have plus V3. So again we will use has with the third person singular.
Wait.
It, he, she, it. Then has played cricket. Okay, this is V3 in perfect tense. So has or have plus V3. Okay. Then with third person singular we will use has, has or have V3. Then with remaining all the subjects I, we, you, they, have. I, we, you, they have played cricket. Okay. So once again let me explain. So first person, second person, third person you have to understand. With the third person singulars has. With all other subjects have. Okay? Got it? So I think it is clear. And let's go to next topic. Here has, have been before. Okay. So here has or have is the same usage. Has or have, same usage with the third person singular. Suppose he has been studying since morning. Or he has been playing since 4 o'clock. Like that, playing cricket since. Okay. So has will be he, she, it. That means with third person singular has. Have with the third person plural I, we, you, they. Okay. Got it? So next category. I hope that you might have understood this. Please, whatever the area I am writing, please note down before you are moving to the next category. You must note down this area, because that is very important that you should have the notes in front of you before you are watching. So then only you can master it. And next, present simple. So what about past simple? Past simple is very easy. subject plus V2 plus object. Okay, so here there is no confusion. Whatever the subject, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, V2, I, we, you, they, whatever it is, they, V2, played cricket. Right. So here only the past symbol is here present symbol V1 or V5. Right. These all are present form. So here directly the V2 form of the verb. Okay. Then past continuous. Let's go to past continuous. Past continuous form is was or were plus V4. Subject plus was or were plus V4. Here subject is there plus was or V plus object. Okay, was or were plus V4 plus object. So here we will use was when the subject is third person singular plus I or he, she, it. That means with the first person singular I and third person singulars we will use it was. Okay, it was playing, I was playing, he was playing, she was playing, it was playing. Okay, cricket. Got it? Okay, so remaining we, you, they. That means all the plurals. We, you, they. With these subject we will use where. Okay, so now you might have understood. So here apart from the previous things, here we have I also, even I also singular, but in previous cases I told you that I also should be treated in separate way, but here all the singulars, with all singular subjects we will use was, and all with all the plural where. That is the thing. Okay, now you might have understood now. Let's go to the perfect. Okay, so here I am writing down because this area is filled with so perfect. Here I am writing past perfect. Okay, so past perfect form is had plus V3, here object, here subject, subject plus had plus V3 plus object. So whatever the subject, had plus V3, I had, he had, they had, we had, you had, played cricket. Got it? So this is the thing. And perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. So here subject plus had plus been plus V4 plus object. Okay, I had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, whatever the subject plus had been plus object. Okay, this is the format of past perfect continuous. So the detailed information I will give you in some other video. So in this video particularly I am focusing on all the tenses. So now we have completed present and past, right? So let me clear this past area because in order to understand the present it will, and future it will be easy for you, right? Okay. So future symbol. Right? Future symbol. So here we have V1. In the present symbol we have subject V1 or V5 plus subject. So here in future symbol subject plus will or shall plus V1 plus object. So we will have a doubt when we are supposed to use this will or shall, right? This is or, right? So with the first person, singular and plural, that means I and you, we will use will. So shall, I or we shall meet on Sunday, right? So here I shall meet on Sunday or we shall meet on Sunday. With the first person singular and plural, we will use. Not telling about the usage of will. When the subject is I or we will use shall. With the remaining all the subjects, let it be singular or plural, we will use will, right? Call. So you will call on Monday. So he will, she will, it will, they will call on Monday, right? So this is the usage. Then continuous, about future continuous, you see here subject plus will or shall plus be plus before, right? So the usage of will or shall. So with the first person singular and plural, shall, I shall, we shall, and with the remaining all will. Okay. So here I shall be calling you on Monday. Okay, we shall be calling you on Monday. Then he will be, she will be, he will be calling you on Monday. Right. So this, I hope that it was easy. And let me clear it. So let's go to the next area. That means present, sorry, future perfect. Future perfect. So is it visible? Right. So future perfect, its form is subject plus will or shall plus have, no has, okay, have plus V3. Okay, so here subject will or shall plus have plus V3. I will or I shall, we can write I shall have called you. They will have called you on next Monday or what, whatever it is, the remaining part according to usage. So okay, then about future perfect continuous. Subject plus will or shall plus have plus be plus before. So a future perfect continuous form is subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus before, right? So any subject, they will have been waiting for you. Then it's continuation. That means whatever the continuation that I will give you in the remaining form. Okay, they will have been waiting, they will have been studying, they will have been studying, or whatever it is, right? So now in total, how or what kind of changes we are supposed to make? Let me give you an example. Okay, so to master the tenses, what you are supposed to do is you have to take a sentence, right? So take a sentence, and what kind of practice you are supposed to make? Let me tell you. Here, take a sentence in simple present. He eats a mango. Okay, simple present. You may draw a table like this. Simple present. Then present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous, simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Then like that future also you write. So here he present continuous, he eats is V1 simple present. So what kind of change in the verb it will occur in present continuous? So is eating. According to this subject only we are taking, right? Then present perfect has eaten, has been eating. Okay. Then simple past ate. Present past continuous was eating. Then past perfect had eaten, past perfect continuous had been eating. Okay, like that. Simple future perfect, future perfect. So simple future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous you are supposed to write. And this is the way you are supposed to master the 12 tenses, right? That means only take one subject and one object, and so make the change in the verb. Only the verb is changing, right? So let the subject and the object be the same. So if you master this area, that means if you can solve the 12 tenses without any hesitation, so you are supposed to, you can think that you are mastered the verb. So before that, it is must to learn 5 forms of verb in English. So better our daily life related verbs you take. Suppose eat, ate, eaten, eating, eats. So like that, at least minimum 100 to 200 verbs if you by heart, that will be useful for you. And while you are selecting the verbs, that should be related to the daily life. Don't take the heavy verbs which is not at all useful.